Been? It's been a while. Let's get this party started. I'm going to... I don't have my headphones on today, so I can't hear myself talking. So I might have some bad mic control. Close that out. So plan is to work on stuff. Seems like a good plan, doesn't it? Work on stuff. We're going to do some more things with the enemy that I was working on a few days ago. And I have been very busy with family stuff. That's where I've been. See if I can change the appearance of this thing to be brighter so that this can actually act as some sort of no way to change the colors. No. Good, how are you? Let's see. Let's get you smaller. There we go. It's been really busy. My kid got sick too, so that cut into a day where it's like, oh, I was going to stream, and then suddenly it's like, oh, I've got to go to the doctor's. And then an hour's time of trying to get your kid to take medicine and just all kinds of stuff. So, been a little busy. Little busy. I don't like the lighting in here. I moved where I stream from, and I don't know. I'm looking a little red in the face. I need to get one of those lighting mount things. I had them and I lost them. I know this place is a mess because we're reorganizing a whole bunch of stuff, and this is turning into like the staging area. But man, that color is bad. Hang on a second. I'm gonna get a light. That's like having two lights in one. Right? If I go like this, then it's doubly bright. It's not bad. Let's zoom out a little bit. Let's see here. Where's the double chin? Nice little double chin for everybody. And then I brought some bubbly water. Where did I put it? Oh, dream. Brownie. As you can tell, I'm going a little chill today. It's going to be a chill stream. A little chill stream. Yeah, so we're going to be doing something with this enemy here. He rotates around. We got that all going. And what he's going to do is whatever direction he's heading in, he's always going to be looking behind him. Felipe, I'm so sorry, guys. I haven't been streaming in a while. Had a pretty good last stream. Stream last night. I had 5 people watching for a while. Nice. I don't know about that. There's that. Yeah, let me let's do the usual. We've got our Trello. Let's get Trello going. Let's open that up full screen. Let's get that sorted over here in between the two. All right, so we've got, what was I doing? Patrol enemy. We're going to go back to that. And I thought of a good ground hazard that I had thought of a while ago, but I forgot to put in the old checklist, which is warp pad. So that'll be a fun one to do after we just finish up the enemy that trying to work on. Maybe I could lower this. How's that? That's not bad. I look very concerned. Whoa, that's too high. Depending on the angle, I look very bald. But I got a widow's peak, as they say. See, I don't know what to do with this hair. If I grow it out, it looks like I'm trying too hard. But I think it's too early to buzz it completely. Although, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. You know, and the other thing, I'm just going to kind of sidebar and just say that I'm really happy with my coding lately. I feel good about it. Yeah. That's all I'm saying about that. Don't know what that double return is. We're trying each direction. I used to do it really long. Like I used to do like sort of the white Jesus kind of yeah, but I would have like the long hair and then like a beard, and I would just look a little bit like, I had a much bonier face when I was younger too. Like kind of emaciated look, is that the word? And so yeah, I had a kind of a Jesus thing going on there. At least through some of the depictions in I'm sure I actually could probably find a picture. Yeah, I could do that right now if you guys want to see. Hang on a second. I'll do that real quick. This will be a fun little sidebar. Let me open up my photos. Ooh, Dreamweaver. Pictures, photos. Amazon Photos. Oops, somebody's driving by. And date taking, can we reverse that from here? No. How about... sorry. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, years. Ooh, I could show you, Felipe. I could show you some photos when I was in Brazil too. I want to say that was 2004-ish, maybe. Not quite sure. Let's see. I have no idea when I was there. I can't remember. It was after 9/11. So I know how far not to go. It was roughly pretty close to right after 9/11. Let's see. What's the biggest photos in the year here? Oh, this is close to it. At some point. No, it was before this. Let's see. Must have been in 2001. Man, it was a long time ago. No. Had to be 2003. Let's do 2003. Sorry, guys. This is dead air. Dead air. Los Angeles. That is not Brazil. When did I go? I don't remember. Maybe it was 2001. Oh, you know what? I could search places. Ooh, but I don't think I tagged those. Well, this is awful. Okay, this is dead air. I gotta stop. Sorry. And you guys can't see anything I'm looking through because it's all like personal photos. Your photos. Oh well. Somewhere in here. I'll have to track it down. I know it was like I had my first digital camera. Gosh, it was after 9/11. Oh, here we go. If I go Simone, April 2020. Okay. I got it. Okay, so really? Did I not take that many? How do I clear? Here we go. Oh, March and April. There we go. Here we are. Oh man, these are funny. I'm so pale. Oh goodness. Let me see. Man, they're all mixed up. All right, I'm pulling them over here. Real quick, we're just going to go down memory lane. We're just going to go down in memory lane really quick. So, here's me and my dad. Let's see. Oh, here's me here's me getting some mangoes, I think. So, no, that's not. Yeah. And let's see. That's my dad's backyard. Oh, there was a cool little lizard. Oh yeah, here's me with some family. There's my sunburn. There's me cooking. There's my half brother. Yeah. There's his little feetsies. This was the corner store near where my dad lived. There's me working in the yard. That's when I got the sunburn. I was digging a trench for him. And there's some friends. Yeah, passion fruit. Yep. And then here's me getting McDonald's. I was really fascinated by eating McDonald's. There's me, my dad. Super skinny. Man, look at that skinny Matt. And yeah. This was the view. These were the mountains that I saw. These ones are real pretty here, way back here. Anyways, yeah, there's some parties that I went to, and yeah, this was like something. I downloaded these off the internet. It was some like party I went to, and let's see. There's some of me in here somewhere. But anyways, it was cool. I had a lot of fun. There's a lot of duplicates just because yeah. Anyways, so that's enough of that. I was just a kid. It was right out of high school. Yeah, it was fun. I do play games. Yes, I do. I'm actually kind of I'm kind of all over the place when it comes to the games that I play, but I've been playing a lot of games with my daughter, mostly when I do actually get the game. We've been playing a lot of Pikmin. Okay, so let's get to work. So Felipe was here where we last were at, and let's just show you that. So we've got, I was working on the code for the enemy to look behind him. And oh, am I lagging? Is it my face? Let me see. Uh-oh. Let me check it out. I don't have any dropped frames. No dropped frames. Let me let's do some investigation. It's kind of nice to be able to like have a few people that watch me and not feel obligated to be at my best all the time. It's probably because my stream bitrate is too high for you right now. You know, I hate to do it, but you could use my YouTube link, and then you can change the bitrate. But right now I'm forced to only go at 1 bitrate on Twitch until I'm a big enough person that they'll let me be a human being. Let me go to my live stream on. But let me double check. I'll double check the stream on Twitch here. Give me a second. Show player. Oh, it's going through the. Seems pretty good. Delay's not bad. I even have a second delay on it on purpose. All right. Let me see the bit rate. Anyways. Okay, so let's get started. Just getting the stream stuff going for YouTube. Got to get my auto list on the playlist. No, Pac-Man live streams. Okay, YouTube's set. Unfortunately, I can't change my stream rate while I'm streaming. But I could lower. It does let me change the bitrate. Hang on, let me lower the bitrate for you. Felipe, let me know if this does anything. I'm going to drop it by 1,000 kilobytes a second. Hang on, it's going down. Okay, bitrate's going down. Does that help? Is that helping? I can lower it some more. I'm lowering it just for you. I'll drop it by another 500. That's going to get us below 4,000 on average. Okay, so we're below 4,000 now. Let me know. Okay, so let's get started though. So essentially what we're doing is we're going to lock the look behind of the enemy so that it's always looking behind it, and then that way if you happen to go on a path where it's heading away. If it sees you, it's going to change directions and start going towards you. So that's the idea. That's the plan. So let's get that going. Is it any better? I lowered the bit rate for you. I lowered it by 1500. Did it help? Is it better for you? The quality of the image is going to be worse, but dang. Hang on, let me, I mean, if you want, you can hit me up on YouTube, and then you can, here's what you can do. You can you can pause the video in Twitch and then watch me on YouTube and lower the bit rate. So if you go there, if you go to that address, so hopefully that works for you. I'm typing it in the chat just in case you can't hear what I'm saying. Okay, so the main thing we want to do is we want to lock this coordinate. And it's all relative to where we're moving. So what we want to do is get this thing called look position is what we're calling it. Oh, cool. Well, there you go. Yeah, YouTube's going to figure out your bit rate. Are you on? And the chat will show up in the stream, so if you want, you can chat on Twitch still and have the YouTube video going. But yeah, YouTube allows you to, it'll adjust the bit rate for you, which is nice. Yeah, so we're going to be looking behind us, and once I'm a bigger streamer, then it shouldn't be an issue. Okay, so we have this look position. Looks like we're setting it twice. Oh, that's right. I was messing around with. Okay, so let me just check it again now that I've changed the code back to what I remember. So yeah, this is the one that's snappy. Can you see it? Yes, I can see both chats. I can see you on both. It just shows up on the stream. For me, it's all in one chat window. Oh, nice. Well, there you go. So now you're back in. It's a little weird, but it works, right? The delay on YouTube is going to be a bit more than on Twitch, though, because you're not getting it from source. But that, it should be very minor. One of the weirdest things when I was in Brazil was I was looking at the wine section, and they actually had wine from a vineyard in the town I lived in California, and I thought that was really cool. It's just really strange to see that. Yeah, I remember that. I don't remember. Everyone wanted me to try a lot of different things. And then they were just eagerly watching me to see what my reaction would be. Yeah, I remember liking that. I liked it. Yeah, I think that's why I took a picture of it too. I was like, I got to take a picture of this. Okay, so look position plus previous position minus position. Jeez. That is a nasty. So how are we calculating look position from the start? Look position is based off of this. Set cast to look position. Okay, so this is at the start. This is what we're going to have to repeat. Now, what we can do is let's spit this out. I want to see what this actually is. What number we get. Let's go back. Okay, so it's relative to where we are presently. So we want to change that. We want to have the position coordinate be relative to the world space, not ours. So what we need to do is we're going to print look position and our position. And it should be relative. It is. So what we can do, position is, okay. Here's what we'll do. So if we take this and we add, basically if we go like this is the look position. And now we don't have to do anything until it changes. That's the formula for it. Because now if we look at the value, it should be the 1 minus, yeah. So this is in world space. So now if we set our cast to position to be based off of the maze no, that's look position minus position. So it should be look position minus position. That should give us relativity. And let's just double check that. Yeah. It's a little jerky for some reason. I don't know why it kind of does that snapping every once in a while. But that's right. And now we need it to change every single time the direction of the player changes. So in specific is when we snap. When we snap is when we get our new direction. So this one right here, that's when we change when we're going to what we're looking at. So then that should look like this again right in here. And I think this will what's the problem with what I'm doing? Oh, maze cell is not in the current world map position. Okay. All right, so let's see if this does it. Oh. There we go. So now it's always looking behind itself. Whenever it changes directions, it's always going to lock its position based off the cell that it's at. So, now we need to deal with collisions on it. And I'm probably going to end up rewriting, this probably should be a function. I'm doing find corner on it. So maybe I rewrite this whole thing to just return, because I could do this part and put it in here, right here, and so we keep the function clean and we're not doing anything extra to it. Now let's just make sure it still works. Yeah. Still doing that little jerkiness every once in a while. I'm not sure why. I think it's probably actually Godot, the representation of the arrow, that it's not actually happening. Because I'm locking that number. That number is not changing. Anyways, okay, so... Okay. Although it is relative. Don't know. Anyways. Let's see. Next we got to deal with the collision, right? So I know I've got an enemy that I'm doing a ray cast on, so I could just kind of look at that code to remember. I think it's the corner guard, right? Yeah. All right, so... Yeah, it is weird. Get ray collision. Ray collision. Get ray collision. Get collider. Okay, so that's what we're getting off of it. What is that on a toilet? It's a monkey on a toilet? Is that from Vimlark? I actually spotted you watching him for some reason. It let me know that you were watching him. I like that guy's stuff. He seems pretty cool. All right, so we're going to catch, so if collided object, then we're going to breakpoint. Because we're friends in chat, like we friended each other on Twitch. When I was IMing you one time, it told me who you were watching. Oh, it's not a declared object. So var. Yeah. So I think it's only if you're friends with somebody does that happen. All right, let's try again. And I don't think the collision is on right now, so I don't think it's going to detect it, but we'll try. No, it didn't detect it. So let's turn it on now. So we're going to go to patrol, look behind, and we're going to enable our collision. Oh, cool. Yeah, I am considering streaming. You know what I want to stream? I want to stream playing other people's games. There we go. So we've detected a collision. So now we can know when we... And let's call it C object. And if we see object... Let's say object seen. We'll use past tense. Object, the subject of the variable is first for this. And now what we do is we go, okay, if object scene, cool. Yeah, send me a link. Are you on itch? Dude, look at what I'm making. Don't worry about it. I think I forgot. I have a little bit of a little douchebag mustache thing. They call that something. I missed the spot when I was shaving a couple days ago, and now it's thicker than the rest of it. Don't worry, man. Yeah. I mean, if I put this in front of anyone to play right now, they'd be like, "What is this?" Oh, cool. Yeah, let me open that here. And I'll follow you. There we go. So I should make I'll set aside some time to do a stream of playing people's games. But if it's just yours, then so be it. So they both have play in browser. That's good. Do they? No, it won't let me. Play in browser for Windows. Uh-oh. So that's going to be a problem. I'll have to figure that out. I can't play it right now. It won't let me. Okay, click. Oh, what if I go here? Download now. There we go. Wait, hang on. Oh, they both play about. Okay, so download. Oh, there it is right there. I'm just going to play it really quick. This reminds me of California games for the NES. I'm already saying it. What do I, hang on. Up arrow, jump, down arrow, crouch, left arrow, slow down. Or push back in the air. Okay. Oh, you're trading me. Press left. Oh, I tooted. Is that on purpose that the tutorial has you lose? Oh! Okay, hang on. I like that the tutorial has you lose. Ah, okay. What is the fart thing for? Okay, sorry. I just experimented with that. All right. Oh, I get it. Hey. You won. How boring. Is this it? So you could do yeah. There's 3 levels. Okay. Do I not hit restart? Or does it So I have to lose the race? Oh, you mean I have to let her win? Don't let your max speed fall below your opponent. Okay. What am I doing wrong? Oh, I know how to make him lose. Hang on. I got it. You are the worst. Try to lose. Oh, I get it. Oh, max speed. Okay. Push back. Okay, I get it. All right. Oh. Okay, I can do it. I understand now. I don't know why I keep wanting to do it right when I jump. I'm going to do this. There we go. Good start. By putting the charger up there, that's really smart because like my eyes are split focused. So I'm looking. Oh, the sound, the audio cue. Okay, I don't even need to look at it now. All right, I'm getting psyched. This is silly. All right, there we go. Good start. Nice bet. I'm getting psyched out. Okay, I can do this. Woohoo! I'm a loser. All right, next one. Oh, don't let your max speed. Okay. This reminds me of a side mission in Yakuza where you try to lose on purpose to make the other person feel better. All right. I'm getting sidetracked. But I said I was going to do a chill stream, so. And you've been so helpful. Ugh. Okay. Oh, like you're throwing the game. I gotcha. Oh no! All right, I'm gonna come back to this. I like that you still hear him skating. And I also notice you have. No. What was I going to say? There was something I thought of when I was playing it. I should have vocalized it as I was playing it because I've already forgotten. Shoot, what was it? It is. That's why I'm taking a break. Well, I'm trying to think of gosh, I should have said it while I was playing. But the point being that you need to lose is, even though it says it at the beginning, it's not clear to me for some reason. So almost like there needs to be a reminder. For that. And then another way you could do the reminder is if you win, then to be like that somehow make that clear that that's not the goal. And I mean, you could do it with a little bit of a story thing at the beginning, I guess, too. I don't know. The other thing you could do is like a Flappy Bird thing where you randomize the obstacles so that it's just an infinite thing as well, if you wanted to go that route, so that it just keeps going. Right. And I think it would be funny too to have the enemies smack talk you when they're winning, even though you're trying to lose on purpose, and have it be like really vicious so that you're also kind of mad and want to beat them. To just like F with the player a little bit. All right, so sometimes the objects, do the objects always have names? Okay, so if object scene name equals player, then we do a breakpoint. And this is going to fail right away because there's not going to be no object scene. Yeah. So this is something I love about the logic of an if statement, is that you can go if object scene and then object scene name, because it checks this one first before it continues on with the Boolean and. And I never realized that's why they call it a Boolean and. So now we're not hitting that breakpoint yet. Oh, is it on? Let me double check. It is on. Am I called player? Yes. Okay, hang on. No problem. Is it name object scene name? Cool. Yeah, I'll probably hit it up again. In a little bit. I don't want anyone else to be just sort of like, what the hell? Like, I'm supposed to be seeing programming right now. But yeah, I'd like to do like a stream of playing other people's stuff. So I'll collect that. I'll put that as part of the list. Why is it not firing? Let's just double check. how about we get rid of the boolean and then we say we'll print the player name. Object scene print. We'll run it in the debug.log and there. There we go. Player area 2D. Oh, because it's the name of the thing that it's colliding with. It's not the player, it's the player area that it's hitting. So now we'll hit that breakpoint. Both of these should be true. There we go. All right. Looking good. I'm going to rack my brain, though. There was something I was thinking to say while I was playing it, but I wanted to keep playing it. You know, the other thing you could do is... the speed thing is maybe the most confusing thing. So if there was a way to indicate your present speed and whether or how close you were to being slower than the player or something like that. And another thing you could do, these are just ideas. You can take them or leave them if you're trying to go for a certain style game. Like you said, you're making a rage game, right? So some of these are going to not make it like a rage thing anymore. But there could be, yeah, what you could do is, this really reminds me of California Games on the NES. I don't know if you've ever played that. And it might be called something else. I know there's like a big sort of like retro scene in Brazil with, games and stuff because of the trade, the import laws and whatnot. But so the other thing you could do is you could have a little vertical like mini map on the bottom that shows the entire length of the race itself. Doesn't show the obstacles or anything, but just has the characters' heads or whatever represented to show you how far ahead the other player is or behind. Something like that maybe. But yeah, I loved, you know what? You could start building a bunch of these rage style games into like it could be Brazilian games and just do it like California games, but like something like that. Just start making a bunch of the mini games. Because that's like, I almost started thinking that way with the programming and stuff, where I'm like, you know what? If I just started making a bunch of mini games and then put them into a thing, I would feel more motivated because I would have like all these like things like under my belt, and like I'd have more experience doing different genres and styles and stuff. I think one of my favorite games. Oh, nice. One of my favorites on California Games was the Hacky Sack. Yeah, this. And then I liked the surfing. That was fun. The BMX was maddening. That was really frustrating. And I never understood the skateboarding. I couldn't figure that out for the life of me. But I really liked the surfing and the hacky sack. Those were two of my favorites. Oh, and this was maddening too. You could add a little verticality to dodging the obstacles besides just jumping and ducking. Yeah, the skateboarding, they never made sense to me. I always wanted to be good at the skateboarding games on the NES, but they were always just, I couldn't understand them. Skateboarding games sucked until Tony Hawk came around and literally changed the game. I can't think of a single good skateboarding game before Tony Hawk that was 2D. Right. That could be another way for you to be able to slow yourself down is there's in most games you're barely, like, if you have verticality, you're barely getting out of the way of obstacles. But what you could do is on the tail end of the turn, you could have like oil slicks and stuff that you have to try to hit, but it's right after dodging an obstacle that'll make you fail. So you're like trying to get to the slick to like spin out or something. Okay. So we have our break on seeing the player. And now we need to tell it to change its direction. And so what we're going to do is, like I said, today's kind of a chill stream. I need to get back on the horse, and so I just need to be doing it. And I had no idea what I was going to come in and work on. That's really clever. I was gonna actually. That's one thing I really liked was that sound was really good. That roller sound. What you really need is that skateboard sound when you hit a pebble for what's slowing you down. Okay, so we have next direction clockwise. We need next direction counterclockwise. So we'll do counterclockwise. And then we have player rotation. So we need to start testing that. So presently, okay, so if object seen, then what we're going to do is patrol rotation is going to be the opposite direction. So how do we cycle through an enumerator? We could use modulus, wrap. So what we could do is we take player rotation equals, and then we go. I know there's different ways of doing what I'm about to do here. I could do it with like an if statement. But I am trying to like grow my knowledge. So wrap int, wrap I, and then we're going to loop between 0 and 1. And then we're going to say player rotation, or patrol rotation, +1. And that should flip the patrol rotation. And if it happens to be 1 and it's going +1, it'll go back to 0. And then patrol rotation will match the enumerators here for clockwise and counterclockwise. So we'll say flip patrol rotation. So that should work. Let's just assume it's going to. Next, we're going to go back up here. This is where we're choosing our direction based off of next direction clockwise. So this is where we need another check where we go can we do, I can't do this, right? No. I can't do a var that's starting with it. No, that's not okay. What we could do is nest next direction into this. Here's what we could do. We'll go like this. We'll have 2 dictionaries, and we will put them into a subdictionary like this. And then for each dictionary, we'll say it is this this guy, and then counterclockwise as well. So it'll be counterclockwise, and that'll be the lookup. And then all we need to do is reference the player. Let's see. Let me do a little bit of cleanup here. I really need a formatter for GDScript, because this, could use some work for my typing. So instead of doing next direction clockwise, we go next direction, and then we go like this, and then we take player rotation like that, and then that's how we cycle through. And the question then becomes, I need to flip these around to their correct values based off of that. So let's make sure this happens. Okay. And okay, so we're breaking right now. And let's look at the variable. I feel like I'm really nasally right now. Previous rotation, no, previous position. Members. Patrol rotation is set to 0. And it's still 0. Okay, so that didn't do what I was expecting. This is literally doing the same thing now. Let's just let's print out this out of curiosity. I should move the player so it's easier to get to the enemy. 1. That's what we want. Oh, you know what? It has to be 2. That's why it's not working. Let's do the breakpoint again just to make sure. Because that's the, and I think I need to do -1. No, that is the starting one. No, he actually ended up getting sick. He got the big C. So he's been out of commission for a while, but he's luckily seems to be on the rebound. And so that's really good news. But I can show you, this was like a month ago almost, what he was working on. Oops. Oh, let's not open that. So this is like the direction that we're going to be heading in. We will be using lighting sources, and we're using vector art SVGs with normal maps on them to bump and lower and raise the heights of things. So this experiment right here, these are literally the same two textures, but he's changed the normal map on them to show the difference that you can affect the look of how something is raised or lowered. And so, yeah, normal maps on everything. He's using some software. I can't remember off the top of my head what it's called. He's using a separate program to do that, though. But you can paint normals in pretty much anything. I think you need to use a specific color palette, if I remember correctly. I think it's the entire rainbow, actually. Let me look it up. Yeah. So I was asking you about why are we hanging? Oh, I have the breakpoint up there. I was asking you about GDQuest because what I was trying to ask you was, are you familiar with like how they make money? Okay, so I don't have the break on this. Let me go back, make sure this. Oops. One thing we're discovering about normal maps is, yeah, like they're the way that they're profitable. Because, so here's you were talking about wanting to, yeah. But one thing they're not very good at is advertising their courses on their YouTube. For some reason, they don't plug them very well, or if at all. And right, and you need something that has the light going around, so while you're painting it, you can kind of see the effect it's going to have on it. I mean, it wouldn't be impossible to build something in Godot to do the very thing, because you can, it would be possible to build something to edit normal maps in Godot. Okay, so we have our new direction, and the player's still working correctly, so this craziness that I did here is correct. So now the question is, we have to flip all this around. And I think, sorry for eating in the middle of the stream, I think it's as easy as doing this, if I'm correct. We just flip this, and then we change the last value to and we flip the and then we go right, right, up, down, and left, and then this would be right, up, left, and then down. Okay, let's just see. Ooh. The other thing we need to do is not only flip the rotation, we need to take last direction and multiply it by -1 to flip its direction so that it changes directions right away. Let's see what we got now. There we go. Oh, but see, he keeps changing his mind because it's still detecting the collision. Let me just see if I can get him to... Okay, so I effed him up. Oh, I effed him up. I'm beginning to wonder if... I'm beginning to wonder if I even need to actually change anything. If we're going left, then the next one we try when we hit something is down. Right, and then, yeah, all these are right. So why is it flipping out? Oh, it's detecting me. Oh, I got some more things I gotta write. Okay, so hang on. Let's take a look at... Oh, and if we change our last direction, then we need to recalculate... Okay. We need to recalculate our corner. So we'll do that as well. So we'll do look position and that. And it's mad about May cell. This whole thing should be its own. I need to update that code. Okay, let's I think this is gonna fix it. Let me catch up on chat. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, we don't bake it in because we're using the lighting to that's why we're doing the normal. I'm trying to get it to... Dang it. I can't get it to flip. There we go. Okay, so see, yeah, he's casting... So it's a little bit of a bug with the casting. Oh, and that's why he's... The cast needs to be within the bounds of the... Yeah, see, he's looking way too far. So I need to update the how it's finding the corner. Oh, man. Well, we might be doing it kind of backwards because we're going from a base image with no normal, and then we're making the normal on it. So what we're doing is like the image is like flat. So it gives it a it reminds me of the first Toy Story. Like the lighting in the first Toy Story. Oh, you were talking to Felipe. Now that makes more sense. So now we have to change this algorithm. We also need to fix... We got to do something about... Oh, look at that. That's a glitch. Yeah, and that's because of where it's casting to. This is why I wanted to do a specific... Look at him go. Now he's just going wherever he wants. He's going to go all the way around the stage now because he's mapped to the outside. At least it works. What's the corner guard going to do? Nothing. They're going to hit each other. Hoopsh! Ooh. Oh, and he just changed his direction because he it is alive. Ah! What's he going to do now? Oh, he's going to go around. He's going to hit the corner guard, and then he's going to hug this wall. Yeah. It is interesting how when you apply a small set of rules to things, that it really changes. It really brings things to life. Like this thing kind of does have a mind of its own. So yeah. The thing that sucks is this idea does... If I had built what I was going to do originally, then this idea would work fine. I never wrote it. Yeah, Dominic talked me out of it. I'm trying to think of but this was what I was afraid of. If I did the like corner hugging thing, there could be a situation where I could cause it to pull itself out of it, which is exactly what's happening here, which is kind of cool. But I guess, okay, so the first thing, let's tackle the bug I can fix without having to think for 8 hours. The thing that we want to get fixed is that once he's picking a new direction, he's committed to it until he no longer sees me again. So if he keeps detecting me... So how do we do that? Okay, so... okay. I mean, we're going to have to use state. Maybe it's state. We need to at least know the easiest way I can think to fix this problem is to remember the last two turns of directions. And if the one previous, so if the last direction 2 steps back was the same direction that you're going now, then don't flip directions, because it's going one way. Okay, so if it's going this way and then it sees the enemy over here, it starts heading the other way. And then it's like, well, what was my last 2 steps? Was that? Was that it? No, because then... No, that won't do it either. That won't do it either. How do we make it commit? Oh, yeah. Okay. The problem is this. What we need to do is we need to get the direction that the player is in. That's all. Okay. So let's look at our vector 2s real quick. I was overthinking this a bit. So we go vector 2, direction 2, right? Is it called? Direction 2. Okay. And we need to... Let's just debug this out. Debug.log. And we're going to say position dot direction to, and then we're going to say object scene, which was our player, and then let's just see. Invalid type in function direction 2 in base vector 2 cannot convert one argument from object to vector. Oh, we need to use its position. Sorry about that. Okay, now I'll give it a shot. Great. It's not a clean number. Let's use, instead of object scene position, we can use on our player maze object, we have a value called crossing position, which is the center point. So let's try that one. And that should be closer to... Invalid index crossing position. Oh, because we're area 2D. If we did get parents, oh, it doesn't have any arguments, so it would be like this. Object scene, get parents, crossing position, and then this should be what I'm talking about, but I'm already not liking what I'm doing here, so there we go. So that's the clean direction. And so how about I'm just not happy with it. I'll be honest. Well, I need some check to make sure that we're not flipping back and forth. So if we're headed towards the direction of the player already, so maybe I just need a test. And the test is as simple as, if I continue to go in the direction I'm going, is that going to bring me closer or further away from the player? That's it. And so, get direction. Direction 2 should work to determine that. Because I just need to, I wonder if there's a way, normalized vector pointing from this vector to B. Let's see what both numbers look like. So objects, direction 2, object scene position, and let's run her again. Oh, need another parentheses there. Sorry about that. Okay, so, whoa, no, I don't want all the noise. Okay, let's look at that debug log here. We've got so here's an idea. Let me do a test. We're going to do a test here. And the test is, we're going to use that close enough math. And we'll go I think it's like approximate. Okay, is equal approximate. So is there equivalent is equal approximate? There is. Okay. So here's what we'll do. We're going to say we're going to set up a breakpoint just to test this. And the test is going to be if and this is going to be true, is equal approximate, and this needs to be dot, it's just based on a vec2. So it'll be vector2 no. So if last direction is equal approximate to our direction to then we break. And this should only happen when we're already headed towards the player, if this approximation is good. So let's see. So once we change directions, it should halt, and it's not. Fudge. Let's do vector2 left, and that should be exactly correct. And see if we get a correct breakpoint, just to see if we're just not within the margin of error. I missed it. There we go. So we're just not within the margin of error. Okay. So then we just go like this. And we only change the direction when we're not equal to the direction of the player. So we turn around and then stop trying to turn around again. Oh! All right, it works. Ah! Woo! See, that's going to be the problem, is the tail. When he changes directions, he's going to do it right here. He flips because of how it's casting that. So we're getting there. I'm not happy with this. I'll be honest. I'm not happy with this. I do think I need to rewrite the movement. I don't want to. It works so good, you know? You still want to change it. Oh, see, that's the problem. He's casting. So what's going on? If we play in here, you'll see more of what's going on. We'll give him some space. There we go. So I can get out of the way there, but he was hitting me when he was looking back in that direction. I know a fix. And that is to remember... No, except if we're changing directions... If we're changing directions, we won't know where to look behind us. But the way that it could work, instead of this thing that I'm doing where I'm building this point, is that we simply go every single time we change directions, we just mark our snapped position as the look position. And we use our world to map position like this. And nothing else. So it should look like that. And in the starting one as well, like that. And I think, let's just see what happens. Okay, we didn't break the code. Let me double check the... So it's going to draw from... Oh, no. Okay. Why do we need... What am I doing wrong then? Maze cell. Oh. I'm overthinking this way too much. It should just be position. Look position is... No, because we need it mapped to the world. Find corner. Oh, that's world to map. So it should be map. Yeah. Oh, okay. I gotta stop here in a second. No, that's not either. That's not either. World to map. Welcome back. Why is it resetting? Oh, because it's going to be... All right, I got to go in. Dinner's ready. Thanks. Yeah. A little bit of a bug I got to figure out. I'll figure it out. What I'm trying to do is get the look to position to be locked and only change when we change directions. So this isn't part of it. But the problem is that we're always trying to move against it, and then we try to move. Okay, here's what we'll do then. I think I got it. So if we're going to do it beforehand. If collision and last direction does not equal try direction, then we do this, and this in case. Now, why are we not moving? Retro, what have I done? My beautiful code. Oh. Okay. There we go. So now it's changing dynamically based off of its last turn, essentially. There we go. So there is a little bit of wonkiness because of the fact that, oh, shit. See, she doesn't know where to hug. Uh-oh. I'm going to have to build the thing I was talking about. That's the only way to make sure it stays on a path. I have to build the path that it's going to stay on. Because even with this, this will work. Like right here, if I can get out of the way. Yeah, see, this is fine. But there is some wonkiness. Ah! Because watch this. If I kite her right here on this corner, she's going to go this way. No? How did I make that happen? No, I can't make it happen. Go figure. I think I'm as fast as it is, so I'm not going to be able to catch up. Oh, see that? That's what broke it. Because it started going against the wall here. It's because I don't have collisions ready yet on the player. So that's why that happened. So she detected a collision against me and acted like it was a wall. Which means that we're getting there. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. And I got another thing to fix for this. But we're getting there. I mean, we're starting to get some really dynamic stuff going on. I have another enemy type that I thought of as well. I've got the warp pads that I want to get going. And I think with like four unique hazards on the ground and 4 unique enemy types, and then let's build a level together and try and see if we can actually make a game stage. And if we can do that and we can make it fun or interesting, then we can move on to, okay, let's make some more. And then, you know, as we're making them, we'll probably come up with other ideas. Yeah, man. How do you say it? I don't want to say it. I don't want to say it wrong. The tilde over the A, what does that mean? Oh, God. I'm going to say it wrong if I try. I'll have to look it up. All right. Guarana? And the Brazilians don't roll their R's, do they? Like in Spanish. Or do you? I don't remember that happening. I see. You like hit it harder. The A. All right, guys. Have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. I really appreciate just chilling and getting back on the horse again. I really missed a lot of days, and I'm really sorry about that. It just life finds a way. But you know, got back on the horse, and we got this patrol enemy going. There's one more change we need to make to it in order for this to work properly. And it's not 100% what I've done here. Ultimately, I'm probably going to end up building the pathfinding, but look at it when it starts. See how it draws the line right there at first? Because I'm going off of its starting position. Ideally, it would always be checking the corner, because maybe it's going to be on a really long straight, and it's going to start in the middle for timing reasons or whatever. So I'm really probably going to have to build in the pathing thing that I'm talking about, which is fine. But I don't know. It is interesting how that works, though. It's because it changed from clockwise to counterclockwise when it was on a path. Yeah. It's interesting. Anyways, have a good night.